Page 671, problem 29. Find f double prime of 21, the second derivative when x is 21, where f of x is the square root of x squared plus 4. This is a more complicated problem than the others. We're going to rewrite f of x. We're going to say f of x equals x squared plus 4 to the 1/2 power. Square roots are represented as fractional exponents. We're going to now do the chain rule. We're going to call this thing right here, we're going to call this one, put in blue, we're going to call this u. So this is really u right there. So I'm going to rewrite f of x. F of x equals u to the 1/2 power. So what is the derivative of f of x? Using the chain rule, derivative of x is f prime of x equals the derivative of u, which is 1/2 u to the minus 1/2. Then the half goes in front. We subtract 1 from the exponent, which makes it negative 1/2. Then we take u prime. Now we have to compute what is this. We put back in what u is. U was x squared plus 4. That is what u is. We raise that to the negative 1/2 power. We look at what is u prime. U is x squared plus 4. So u prime is the derivative, which is just plain 2x. So we rewrite this. The half and the 2 cancel out. Putting the x in front, I have x times x squared plus 4 to negative 1/2. That is what I'm calling the first derivative of x. Now we're ready to go ahead and try the second derivative of x. Before we try the second derivative, we have to give some more names here. I'm going to give some more names. I'm going to call this, we use the product rule. I'm going to call this u. I'm going to call all this here, which I'm putting in purple, and just putting a box around it, I'm going to call that v. And the product rule says as follows. F, take the derivative, is going to be u v prime plus v u prime. This is the product rule when f, or whatever function we have, in this case our function is f prime, the derivative of that function is going to be uv prime plus vu prime. We have to compute each of these separately. After we compute them, we'll substitute them in here and find the derivative, which is f double prime of x. So let's compute each one separately. If u is equal to x, so u prime is just equal to 1. That should be pretty easy. V is x squared plus 4 to the minus 1/2. That itself is a complicated mess, so we're going to make that something else. We're going to use yet another color here. We're going to use, let's use pink. I'm going to say V, I need my purple, V equals W to the minus 1/2. Where W is this thing in parentheses. This right here is W. Why do I do that? The chain rule says that you can make an expression which is complicated into a variable and something else. So if I make the parentheses into the variable, that's a good choice. So V is W to the negative 1/2. Excuse me.
Let's say we'll take a break. Yeah, let's.